Well, that guy's kind of tied up. He would be the one that one of the herders would be riding. I've got 2 liters of frozen, 2 liters of ice. Well, it's probably ice water by now. 2 1-liter platypuses in my bag. And they were completely frozen when I left the car. I love things that pack well. This is my 600 milliliter titanium cup, and inside it I have a little container of orange drink equivalent to a Tang, and then also inside it I've got a tuna meal Mediterranean mix. So there's tuna mixed in with this. I'm not quite sure what everything is. I'll let you know once I start eating it. So, Mediterranean mix. Yeah. Tuna meat with a blend of vegetables and brown rice. Okay. There's chickpeas in here, carrots, I think red pepper, in the summer here you don't need to heat anything up. It's warm enough already outside. Which is nice because you don't have to carry a stove or the fuel. You know, because this is a full meal, you don't need a plate and all that other kind of stuff. All I carry is a spoon and the cup, and I don't even need the cup today because I have my thermos. Of course, I'll take my can back home with me. I always take my garbage. The only thing I ever leave behind is, if I have to, is a poop. I'll dig a hole, do my business, and cover it up. Now, of course, it would slowly decompose. But of course, something like this can never would. You look around here and there's a lot of garbage. People tend to picnic out here and just leave their stuff behind. This is so comfortable. The ground is soft, so the chair is sunk. So my bum is almost right on the ground. It's slightly above it, but this is a really comfortable position. I could almost fall asleep here. It's not quite 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, the temperature is 33.5. So it's like 5 to 6 degrees cooler than in the sun. Here's my 2 liters of ice water. Well, I'm definitely going to spend more time out here in the coming weeks and months. I'm only maybe 3 kilometers in. My car's that away. I think next week I'll come out and just go in a little bit further. Maybe do like 5 in and 5 back. For me, this is a perfect size snack meal. I didn't have any breakfast this morning. It's only 10 o'clock. This kind of hits the spot. Well, this is my toilet kit in a waterproof bag. This is camel poop, dried camel poop. So I got my TP, I got my baby wipes, and my little Ace of Spades trowel. So I wonder how deep I can go here. So this is called a cat hole. If you wonder why it's called a cat hole is, I have 2 cats. Cats, after they poop, they bury it. And that's why this is called a cat hole. You poop into the hole, and then you bury it. Now you're not supposed to dig this hole within a certain distance of water, like if you were near a lake or a river. And there's a recommended minimum depth that you go down. I can't remember what all these numbers are. I think the minimum depth is about 12 inches. But here in the desert I'm not really, I'm not near any water. This is deep enough. Now I'm not going to do it in front of you, so don't get your hopes up. This is the before, and I'm going to show you the after. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Leave no trace. This guy's following the shade. Yep. Just a point of interest, my car keys, I've got attached to a piece of paracord. Even though they're in a zip pocket, I don't want to lose my car keys. So they're attached securely to the end that's in the pocket. And I've got the paracord as a loop on my belt loop. Actually, I just remembered it's probably better. So your belt loop can always break, but your belt is stronger than your belt loop. So I really should have this around my belt. So it's kind of double protected. One, it's around the belt, and two, it's in a zip pocket. And I do have an extra pair of keys in my pack sack. So I'm doubly protected. One final check. Make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Make sure I've got all my garbage. I'll leave those 2 shotgun shells there. And we're off. Now here it's like walking on a beach. And I really love these Tilly hats, made in Canada. They're light, they're packable, they're pretty well waterproof, they're very well air vented, and the full brim is really good. Here for the sun, the brim goes all the way around. You don't get sunburnt ears, sunburnt back of the neck. When it's raining, you have a rain jacket, a rain suit on. This prevents the rain from going down your neck. You know, my rain jacket has a built-in hood, but quite often I won't wear it unless it's really, really pouring. I'll wear this, and this will just stop the rain from getting down my neck and stuff. I think I own, at the moment, 5. I've got another one on the way, a black one. I can't stress the importance of a good outdoor hat. I mean, usually when I go on an overnighter or a canoe trip back in Canada or something like that, I also carry a baseball style hat. In fact, I've got one in the car, but I don't have it on the back of my pack today. So I'll carry both. But this is my go-to out in the elements. It's good for the sun. It's good for the rain. And these things can pack up really well. You know how small that is. And if it's really hot and you're near water, you just dip them in water and put them on your head. So on my way out, I walked to the top of that ridge, maybe another kilometer that way. Now I'm down in the wadi, the dry riverbed, and I'm just following it, and there's the ridge on the other side. So now I'm heading roughly south, and Riyadh is that way. I thought I heard a car off in the distance, and there's like 3 people up there. There must be a vehicle just over the ridge. This would be equivalent to a little stream, a dry stream bed. And this would be the outflow into the main, or the big river, which at the moment is a wadi, a dry riverbed. Ah, the shade is nice. I can smell wood smoke. The wind is coming from over there. So it's coming from that way, and I can see my car. It's the first time I've seen my car. On the way back, it's always nice to know that you're going in the right direction. Not that I was ever worried. See, if I ever did get lost, I've got a ridge on this side, which happens to be the west side. I've got a ridge on this side, which is on the east side. And the dry riverbed runs north to south, so to get back to the car I just head roughly south like I'm doing now. Well, I'm approaching a herd of camels, and I think the goat herder is just behind this tree. Hi, wallah. كيف حالك؟ صديق كاميرا مشكلة ما في مشكلة. اوكي. شاي؟ Nice big herd of camels. Sudanese goat herders having a little bit of a lunch. Boy, this is quite the big herd of camels. I can count maybe, oh, there's at least 50 or 60 here. Oh, that guy's kind of tied up. He would be the one that one of the herders would be riding. And we've got our bees over here. Let's see if I won't get stung this time. It's funny the way camels sleep. They put their heads down and it almost looks like they're dead. Like this little guy here, well, his head just came up when he saw me. But there's a bunch over there. There's a big one right there. I hate to scare these guys to make them get up. Oh, that's a cute little guy. Camels are smart. Most of them are trying to sit in the shade. This guy's sitting in the shade, chewing his cud. But there's one right there sitting down, right in the middle of things. So it's not a hard and fast rule, but my guess is when they have a choice, they go for the shade. At least that's what I would do. And they're eating the acacias. Their mouths kind of go sideways rather than up and down. It must be better for chewing. For this kind of stuff they eat, I think, is really tough. So there's like grinders. And they're not particularly bothered by me. Of course, I don't believe that they would let me get really close to touch them. Yeah, I smell funny, don't I? I stink. I'm a stinky Canadian, right? And there's... Well, that one looks pretty young. I don't know if that would be a year old, and this one would be born this year. I know you call baby camels calves, but I'm not sure if a yearling means they're a year old already, or it means they're not a year old. See, this guy's in the shade. He's clever. This is a fairly old one. I love the way their feet fold up. Legs, feet. Hello, guy. Hello. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, they're just taking their afternoon siestas. It's getting close to noon. It's not quite the heat of the day, but it's getting there. Hey? A bit giraffe-like. But you take a look at the areas where it's sitting down and kneeling down, like you see on their knees, and on their back thigh. It's like calloused areas. They're all, at first I thought, hey, he's wearing knee pads, but it ain't. Ships of the desert. On the road again. Excuse my gut. My gut. Suck it in. Suck it in. Suck it in for the camera. It's always nice to have a fresh shirt. And to be able to get out of the hiking boots. These are Adidas Terex Gore-Tex, supposedly 100% waterproof, lightweight hiking boots. I love the soles, they're nice and they're soft-ish. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's only 11 o'clock and it's 41 degrees in the sun. So the heat of the day won't be here for another 3 hours. So it could get close to 45. As I said earlier, it's June 13th today, so it's another week before the first of summer. I passed by this place a number of times. Seduce Dam is maybe 15k down the road, and that's where I've been hiking, where I was hiking last season and where I drove in to the edge of the world. You can get to the edge of the world through here. This is the official, the main way. It's gated, and the gate is actually locked at the moment. I'm told it is actually more of a difficult drive going from here. There's a lot more spots where you actually need four-wheel drive. We're going in from Seduce Dam, there's maybe only 3 or 4 spots where you really do need a four-wheel drive. Well, this is an interesting spot. I'd like to see it when after a rain or during a rain. Now this was just a little bit of a recce today. I only went roughly 3 kilometers, so 3 there and 3 back. But I will be going in further. I want to, assuming this dry riverbed doesn't go forever, I'd like to find out exactly where it ends. But you never know, that could be another 10 kilometers or something like that. Oh, this thermos is great. What I did is, where I lunched, I drank pretty well everything out of here, and then I emptied half my ice water, because it was half melted, into here, and I added more fruit powder. So by the time I got back here, this is really, really cold and it's full. Now let's just see how much of my ice water is actually thawed out. There's still a good piece of ice in each of them. More so in this one. So they do stay frozen for quite a while. Well, I think what I will do, I will just top this up, so I'll have some nice cold drink on the way home. I'm about an hour from Riyadh. And I've got a liter of cold water in here. And an ice pack. You can never have too much water out in the desert, let me tell you. Anyway, I hope you're all safe. Until I see you again, take care now. Oh, my little camera. Hello.